Hello and welcome back to Fears to Fathom, Episode 2, the Norwood Hitchhike. Unfortunately, this one does not allow me to... The graphical settings, I can just show you actually. Yeah, they don't let me do the window size anymore. Well, unlike the first episode for whatever reason, so I guess they wanted to be more immersive. But, we're now going... We saw the first episode, it was okay. Yeah. Short, sweet, simple, but hopefully this one will be a bit more interesting. And alright, so as a recap, Fears to Fathom is an episodic horror series, as it says here. It's an anthology that is supposedly based on a true story from the narrators. How true that is, I honestly would have high doubts of, but that doesn't mean it can't be entertaining, and that's what we're here for. This game. The Norwood Hitchhike. 40 minutes? Oh, don't worry, I'll make that last a lot longer. Fears to Fathom, Episode 2, The Norwood Hitchhike. June 16th. This happened to me when I was 19. I'm a little over 21 now. So about 3 years ago, maybe 4. I still remember clearly how creeped out I get. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first, but getting out may help, even if it's just a little bit. Yeah, that sounds how like those kind of posts kind of work. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. I'd go to each one I get the chance to, and sometimes even meet some of my online friends. Though my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives. Yeah, I can't stand those unless I'm with a group, personally, and even then, enthusiasm lasts 2, maybe 3 hours before it gets... Well, the plane ticket would have been too expensive. Convention I was at went great, and now the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized the traffic was horrible. I decided to take the long way to avoid traffic. It was a little over a 12-hour drive. Oh dear, that's gonna be an absolute nightmare. I mean, I've done it, but it's not preferable, I can tell you that much. Oh no, if I actually control, that means the intrusive thoughts are going to win. The intrusive thoughts are going to win. Aiden Williams. Let's see, what's this? Discord, we got tickets. So I'll see if I can get the car. I'll let you know. Finally going to take on them. I want to walk. Alright. Okay, the plan's on. Wait, you're getting the car? Yep. Wait, girl, are you sure Ash can't come? I'll get the skateboard too. Saw a really cool skate park. Just, where are you? Don't see you. Peach shirt. Had fun. A good time. Thanks for joining. By the way, you driving all back? I don't really have a choice, do I? Could've left tomorrow morning. You gonna give me a call when you're back to your cave? Okay, Dad. Not sure if this is the lifetime, though. Yeah, what do you mean? I'm stuck in the biggest traffic jam of this country. It's not too good here either. I think it's the convention people. That's them rerouting. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Bye, Dad. Yeah, I think I'm going to that convention. Can I get a car for like 5 days? With who? Aiden. Their internet friend? He's a nice guy. No. You're not gonna drive towers by yourself. Well, I've already made up my mind. Why don't you understand anything? I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? I'll talk when I get home. AW. Got a Dad. Aiden Williams. Anything else? What the? Okay, I was... Why was there so much honking? Oh, okay, so I do have to work at, like, driving. Okay. Okay, you don't have to rub it in, radio. Unfortunately, because this is forced full screen even when, windowed, I'm not gonna be able to read chat as easily. I wasn't the best at driving. Actually, I was trying to go directly in front of it, but I was a bit too slow on that. Where did you reach? Still about 6 hours away, stuck in a jam. So she was lucky I did not let too many of the intrusive thoughts win. Of course, we probably should have not performed a hit and run. Halfway through the drive, I realized I was low on gas. Whoops. Yeah, this is why you always want to gas up before a trip, although that, you know what, I bet she probably did and it wasn't enough. Depends how much gas the car can hold. Told you to take that flight. Yeah, rub it in further, why don't you, game? Oh, it's gonna be late when you get back. Hope you're feeling alright. Then again, I probably shouldn't intentionally try to die, because as we saw in the last game, it's going to reset the whole thing, and my understanding is each episode gradually gets longer. Oh wait, crap. Which side is which side is the gas thing on? Is it on the front or back? And I can't jump. Huh. I certainly hope this is the correct side. Norwood gas station, automotive fuel. Wasn't feeling it. I was too low on cash for that, and I wasn't feeling it anyways. Hey, buddy. How's your night going? He just looked at me. Where are you headed? This is probably the kind of game where I need to memorize each detail to see if it becomes relevant. Mom is Holly? Wait, Mom? Consuming these items increases sprint speed. So I don't have money for a vending machine, but I have enough money for this. Ma'am, can I get $10 on pump 2? I seem to be stuck. Did it crash? No, I seem to still be able to move. It's just, huh? You heading to the bridge yourself? Huh? The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year. Be careful. What do you mean? For about a century, many people have been going missing down there. People who went looking for them never returned. Locals say the Norwood Valley monster tore them up and hung them upside down on the trees. Can I use the toilet? It's not cleaned. Okay, yeah, we need to have some standards here. Pump 2, thanks. I'm sure increasing my sprint speed will, Oh, and, I had one more thing. If you see a woman in a white or blue gown trying to get a ride, don't stop. Just stop on the gas as hard as you can. Who is she? Some people say she died in a car accident there on prom night. Some say she seeks vengeance after she was murdered there. Regardless, she's out for blood. But if you do, never under any circumstances pick up a hitchhiker. People out there on the road putting their thumbs out. They ain't what you think, ma'am. They just ain't. And unfortunately, you do want to be very wary about picking up hitchhikers because you have absolutely no idea of who they're gonna be. What are you doing? Oh, so he does notice. I wasn't sure if he'd noticed me screwing around. I don't know if you'll find any shop at the store. We're out of dog food. Can you get something from Milo? I'll pay you back. Which one's pump number 2? Unleaded. 4, 3. Oh, okay. Why choosing this one? Yeah, we're gonna have to get the dog food no matter what, but I filled the tank and was off the road again. Fuel up. Reader. What? What's the achievement? Read the chats. That'll be $5, ma'am. Oh, right. Hold on, let's check the back. We all know how this story goes. Okay, yeah, there's explicitly nothing in there. So unless I hang in the trunk... Ah! Oh, I guess I have to go in here with it. I could just put that in the trunk. Oh, so that's why the trunk opens. That's fine. It's floating outside, can't possibly end badly. On the road again. Being on the road, you do realize a thing. Monsters truly do exist. And every single one of them looks just like you or me. Mom. Surprisingly, there was dog food at the gas station and you pay me for it. It's not expired or anything, right? Yeah, this is why you don't check your phone in the while driving, everyone. Yeah. Remember, boys and girls, this is why you never check your phone while driving, otherwise you crash. What the? Oh, come on, how is the light not working anymore? Actually, give him... Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm not in the mood to go back and check, to go back and get a new set of dog food. That looks like my car, except red instead of green. Yeah, I don't want to pass someone on this kind of road. This strikes me as bad news all over it. I'll just let him go. Isn't there a house over here? Whatever, I'm fine letting them go. I think they're supposed... Or either that or the car just disappeared, which, whoops. Hey, what'd I say, kids? Do not text and drive. Yeah, this is a really narrow pathway. You see why I didn't want to risk passing that car? It's just too much. There's too much at risk. Yeah, it sucks to be a little late, but we're going home after the event, first of all, so we're not exactly on a time crunch, and I'd rather not be crunched between a bunch of car parts, thank you very much. Oh man, this road is awful. Yeah, look at this. This is gonna ruin the suspension. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is actually a nice looking bridge. Yeah, you might want to replace the bulbs, or maybe they can't afford it. Ew. Yeah, it's always awful when you don't even get any stations. That usually means there's no cell phone signal either, so you can't just put, unless you have to put your, it's fine if you have a unloaded playlist or something, but not so much if you, oh, come on, really? I can't tell if these are, what's reflecting off my lights, if they're people, plants, or what. Like, is that a person? That's a sign, actually. Might be a sign. Yeah, look how much we're bouncing around. I don't like this, oh no, those are stumps. Yeah, I don't like, this is gonna really be really bad for the car's suspension. Bunny! Hope I didn't hit it, but I can't stop now. Can't stop here. This is backcountry. Ow. There was something very weird about that night. Saw two big logs blocking the way ahead. If it's not one thing, it's another. It's almost as if someone deliberately put those there. Those were heavy. Why are you pulling them towards yourself? Oh good, the clipping stuff is still there. What the? Yeah, I think it might be easier to pull them this way, or... Okay, no, I have to push them this way. That's a little... No, I do. Alright, so they're going whatever direction I'm facing. I'll just make sure to push them here and this one here. What the? It's quite literally moving with me. That's not a face or something, is it? Was this a living tree that fell just to spite me? Actually, yeah, I think it's supposed to have come from these, but... Looks off. And I don't exactly want to just leave the car and hoof it. What the? Oh, I see. When I click it, it activates the pulling towards the mouse here. What the? Stop it, you. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like I'm supposed to click and hold, but... Oh, come on, stop that. I had to move the logs to go ahead. Alright, fine, that works. Alright, so that one's all the way moved. Alright, both are all the way moved now. Okay. Wait. Someone sneak in the back while we weren't looking? No. And our clipped dog food's still there. Good. Everything's in good shape now. Of course. We're in a horror game, so the car won't start. Alright, let's see if I can remember this stuff. Looks like that was stranded in the middle of nowhere with no phone service. Yeah, remember how I said if there's no radio signal, there's usually no phone signal either? I'm not saying I was starting to believe whatever bullcrap that clerk had pulled. Driving at night was really therapeutic for me. Or at least it used to be. Throughout my life, I was told not to take rides from strangers. But at the moment, I had no choice. I was scared to think how long it would take for someone to pass. Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you're not picked up by a psycho killer, there could straight up be nobody here at all. You might even have to sleep in the car or something if it goes that badly. 10:23 p.m. How long was that? When was the last one again? I saw a car nearing. Alright, we'll jump in front of it and win big in the lawsuit. Darn it, it phased through. Pure evil. I don't understand how somebody could leave another human being like that. Oh wait, is it gonna turn out that we were the psycho killer after they pick us up? Or are we in the color outfit that the legend says not to pick up? 10:43 p.m. Okay, that's about 20 minutes later. That is quite a while to wait on the road, though, that's for sure. Alright, time to jump in front and make money. Oh. Hey, buddy. Hey, you're the girl from the gas station, aren't you? Alright, thank you so much for stopping. What are you trying to do out here? I think my car broke down. I can't call for help, there's no phone service. Think you can give me a ride? Where are you headed? Headed to the nearest stop where I can call for help. Hop in. Thanks, can you wait till I get my stuff? Hurry up, just throw in the back. I won't be here for too long. Oh, so that was the guy in the gas station who didn't want to talk. I guess we could be going with Scooby-Doo rules. If that's the case, then the person most suspicious... Yeah, there's no one back there. No one hiding in the trunk either. Yeah, the back's open here. Alright, make sure to leave a trail of evidence here. Or that way, if he turns out to be a psycho killer... Alright, it's clear that we were picked up by some strange guy. Although interesting, it was about 40 minutes that he was at the gas station. I guess he wasn't talkative, though. Maybe he had to wait for something before he could leave. I have been stuck at gas stations for extended periods of time in the past. Although not usually that long. Come on, you. There. Oh yeah, I can't forget the skateboard and hat. I'm sure absolutely nothing bad happens to skaters, right? She was a skater girl, said see you later, girl. I should not reference things that even I don't get the references of anymore. Actually, I do, but... Yes, I do know that's an Avril Lavigne song, or at least a modified version, since the song's called Skater Boy. Alright, I need to get moving now. Alright, hold on, I think that's everything. Yeah, looks like that's everything. Yeah, might as well leave a clue that we left intentionally. Dun dun. Finally, hop in and be quick about it. Alright, let's just... time to hope for the best, I guess. That's all that we have left. So, why don't you tell me where we are before we're going? Oh, I don't want to say that if we were so... if that's right. If you say so. Yeah, I understand being hesitant, but we also can't lie and say we live near here, since we needed to call for help recently. Huh. You know, you're really lucky I had to be on this side of town tonight. I must say, you're the brave young woman. How's that? You got any clue what happened to your car back there? I think it was the battery. Are you sure? It's my dad's, so it's pretty old, yeah. I'm not sure if maybe leaking that, but then again, there's no point in lying. He can very clearly tell she's very young. So what do you think about what he told you back at the gas station? And it kind of creeped me out. Interesting. Idiot tells that to every person traveling down here. Yeah, I guess I should have figured he was just screwing with us the whole time. So is it true? The monster thing? Let's see, I've never seen the monster for myself, but there are some things. And I'm afraid your car breaking down could have been one of them. Hey, listen, I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. You don't bother them, and they don't be bothered. Alright, so got it. So if the mysterious Mothman comes, I just kind of leave him alone and hope he decides to go after another victim. Actually, that might not be awful. Look, you know, I'm sorry to being a jerk to you before. I'm just not the best with people. Yeah, I can understand that. "12:08 a.m. So that's about that's about an hour and 15 later or something. After a bit of small talk, he dropped me by a motel. Apparently, they offered roadside assistance. Besides, I thought I could use a little rest. Careful, there's all kinds of people out there," he said before ominously leaving. I didn't want that particular brand, but alright, I guess our character just has a particular favorite. You know what? I respect that. Not approved for occupancy. Occupancy requirements. Before any person in cooperation uses this building portion, permit must be obtained. It must be removed not be removed under penalty of law. You know, this reminds me of... I don't know if they still have those anymore. Have those exact worded like... let me start with the beginning. Alright, in the United States, there are mattress companies that usually have a tag on it that says, "Do not remove under penalty of law." The reasons those exist are because it tells you what the mattress is made out of and things like that. So it's basically, the vendor's not allowed to remove those and try to pretend it's made out of something different to reduce or increase the price or anything like that. It's to protect the consumer. A lot of I couldn't just go in any room. A lot of TV shows and stuff make fun of it by saying removal is the, removing those is the worst thing you could possibly do. However, since, as mentioned, it's specifically to prevent the consumer from being screwed over by a vendor, so after you've purchased the mattress, it actually can be removed just fine because in theory it should have already fulfilled its purpose of informing the person before the purchase. Which is why nowadays they usually instead say do not remove under penalty of law except by consumer, i.e. the person who purchased it. So in other words, once you buy the mattress, you're allowed to remove it because it's already done its job. But of course, it's just a tag on the corner of a mattress. So usually you're not going to be running into in general, so. The Roadway Inn. The man was putting on the creepiest vibes imaginable. Gal, need a room to shack up for the night. Yes, how much is it for a room? 40 for a single? Pay cash only. Well, glad we have that kind of cash on us. Room number 9, right over there. Talk about the car. $90. Tommy will take care of it first thing in the morning. Also cash only. Damn, did we... Well, I guess... Right. Our character said we had just come back from a convention. Those places also have a lot of cash only stuff, especially, I don't remember what kind of convention it was, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they had a lot of cash-only stuff, and so you'd have to... It'd be a good idea to have that kind of money on hand. Obviously, you'd want to use an ATM or something, or a bank or something to put away after, but you definitely want to prepare by having a decent amount on hand. Good, I'll let Tommy know. And, one last thing. Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very nicely to it. Roadway Inn Motel. I couldn't just go into any room. Might as well close that for him. I don't feel like coffee. Yeah, coffee's definitely an acquired taste. Interesting that I can go all the way back here. This implies to me it's going to be relevant. That said, if the whole thing closes, that's going to be a bit annoying, because if I die at the very last second of this one, that's a decent amount of replaying I have to do. Then again, maybe that's entirely by design. Guess we will have to see. What do you mean reroute? Message not delivered because I don't have it. Holly? Aiden? That's it, I'm rerouting here. Yeah, we can't send any responses. Isn't that frustrating? Oh, what's this? I think that might be a bug, actually. I thought that was supposed to draw my attention for something, but evidently not. Oh, it's not. It's 9 here.
Up in the sky! Look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Couldn't have slept here.
It's a plane! It's Superman!
That's a classic Superman cartoon, actually. I have the feeling we're going. What are you doing here? I should be asking you. I'm Tommy, room service. Here at the Roadway Inn. Find a stop over Norwood. What are you doing here? You know, cleaning stuff. Guy at the front desk gave me this room. I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside while I make the room. I'll get my stuff. Does this have the whole episode on it?
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton. The man remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle.
Oh yeah, if I remember right, early versions Superman technically didn't fly. He just jumped so high and effectively that he functionally was able to flew. I hope he wasn't too bothered by me crouching there. Wow. Really needed some energy soda. Okay, our sprint speed's being a bit better now. Oh, I see. I can't run well in that area for some reason. I can only go out, do it out here. Yeah, like I am holding down the sprint key here, but as you notice, once I get here, I immediately stop. Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna need a hiding spot in here. Although, given it's a hotel room, there's really not many places to hide. And they probably wouldn't want one when they're intentionally, just because that means that's a lot more that's a pain in the ass to clean. Oh, the dog food's floating. Okay, the dog food might not be expired, but it is magical. Hopefully that won't give the dog some bowel problems or something. You know, I'm getting the sense I probably don't have to do all of this here. I could probably just do a few bags. I probably could have left behind the skateboard and nobody would have cared, but, oh, what's this? Whatever it is, I can't go here. Yeah, there's an invisible wall here. I can't get any closer. It's letting me go surprisingly far out of here. Yeah, but sadly we found out those aren't real lights. Those are just a graphical glitch of some kind. Probably due to the weird filter it has, which I'm sure YouTube will not completely butcher. Notice occupancy. Before any person, permanence, or a corporation uses this building or any portion of this building, a permit must be obtained from the Public Works Department. Alright, so basically this place has not been approved for use, but they're doing it anyways because no one's gonna stop them. Is it too late to join the Limbus Company bus crew? I think they might be safer than this. I say, as if that game hasn't had a massive body count already. Yeah, I could have definitely left behind the hat and skateboard, but whatever. Yeah, it's not ours. Ours is a glowing green car. I don't think the sodas keep speeding me up, do they? Chocolate, new. Okay. Meat snack. chocolate. Consume, consume. Yeah, there's a limit to how fast I can get, so I can't make it so that I go Super Saiyan and run away at the speed of light. Had a word with Joe about the situation. What's wrong with these people? Mercy, mercy, mercy. But don't you worry, it's safe here. I'll go get your car. And also, the room's phone is not working. If you need anything, just ask the front desk. We've been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough guests lately. But you have a good night. Oh, well, at least it was nice enough to close the door behind him. I guess I can try and use the phone right away, if only to let everyone know where I am. That way, when the psycho killer gets me, they'll at least have a trail to start from. Then again, I guess if it's true, it depends on who the detective on the case is. Hopefully it's Inspector Poirot or Columbo. Ooh, I'd love it if it was Columbo. He'd solve it instantly. Right over there, room number 9 it is. Looks like there isn't a phone. Oh, there's a phone here. It's a wow, that's a rotary phone. Right over there. Yeah, that rotary phone. Rotary phones were ancient when I was a kid. That's how old they are. Like, I believe my parents had a rotary phone, but it wasn't connected to anything. It wasn't working because, even when I was young, there was better ones. I think my dad might have used them, though. Yeah, my mom and dad would have used them. Where you at? Your dad's calling me. Did I screw up? I can't seem to get up. Oh. Call Foresight, but there's something very off about that place. Couldn't shake the feeling something wasn't right. Yeah, someone was looking in here. Hot cup of coffee would help, thought to myself. Alright, just make sure you don't shower in here. The last thing we need is recreating that famous scene from Psycho. Oh. French vanilla's not available. Hot chocolate with milk's not available. This place is horrible. Cafe mocha, espresso, cappuccino. I guess the cappuccino. Slurp. Slurp. Hey, what's going on? Did I fall asleep? Did they drug the coffee? I can't even read it. We're gonna have to rest this off. There's nothing else we can do. Interesting though. Usually if we can't send messages, we can't receive them either, so it would just not notice anything. 3:18 a.m. That's 2 hours later. I was sedated. Wait, he said the phone wasn't working, remember? I don't feel safe going out. Buddy, you're not safe in here. We know he's in the closet. Oh, I can go with an autosave. Okay, good. They're not gonna make me do the entire 40-minute thing over again. Oh wow, that's a lot. I still have to go through because I have to bring all my stuff in. Alright, so I can't go there until I get jump scared. Interesting, I seem to move faster when strafing. Your dad's calling me. Wow, that's a really long delay for... Honestly, I'm not sure why it takes that long to vend it. So, new items come up each time I buy a previous one. I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, we're zooming. We got zoomies on our side now. You know what? Let's make this guy's life hell. You're supposed to put these in the closet anyways, so... We are zooming. Yeah, if you're gonna hide in the closet, buddy, I'm gonna make it as uncomfortable as humanly possible. I don't know why I moved so much faster sprinting to this side than sprinting forward, but I guess that's what we're doing. Because it's always... electricity will always take the path of least resistance. You're supposed to put all your... it's usually better to put all your stuff in the hotel closet anyway, so it doesn't get in the way. Or at least that's what I've been usually... I'm the kind of person to do that anyways. Now for the mysterious floating dog food. I do worry I'm not going to make these particular as entertaining as they could be, since I'm not too much of a horror guy, but at the same time, it's good to go outside the comfort zone a bit. It tries something a bit less familiar with. Had a word with Joe about the situation. But don't you worry, it's safe here. I'll go get a car. Also, the room's phone is not working. If you need anything else, remember. Yeah, okay, so yeah, he said the phone's not working, and yet we were able to get a call. We've been trying to get it fixed. We haven't seen enough guests lately. We have a good night. Alright, so it's not bugged here, so I need to specifically see this mysterious person here. Here he is. Called Foresight, but there was something off with that about that place. Feeling of tiredness is overcome by anxiety. I'm hearing doors opening and closing. Yeah, he went around there into one of the others. I don't think it matters which one we take here. Consuming these items helps you stay awake. I'd contest that. Consume, consume. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter which one you pick. They're all everything from that machine is drugged. Oh boy. I'm going to Moonside, aren't I? Yeah, as we found out, we can't read these even if we tried. Yeah, this throws me off completely. Even though I've played games that have inverted controls before, you'd think I'd be a bit used to it now. Close the door. Although I don't think it helps since he's already in the house, it seems. I'll definitely say this is certainly scary conceptually. A seedy motel is one thing, but drugged coffee from a machine. And there's no way that could specifically have been done to target her. There's no possible way they could have known that she would specifically go for coffee at that specific time. Which means... yeah. Oh, all my stuff got moved to here. That asshole. He threw all my stuff to the side specifically because he didn't want to be uncomfortable while hiding. Yeah, I obviously can't look in there, so... Oh, they want me to wash my face. Huh. Usually it was pretty good at directing me to what to do next, but here it was a bit more vague. I guess I'm just supposed to ignore the blatant guy hiding in the closet next to me. Who is it? Joe from front desk. Open the door. Didn't I specifically tell you not to wake anyone up? I have complaints. What are you making all those goofy noises for? Whatever it is, just keep it down, miss. Why are your eyes all red? Coffee machine's been drugged. Are you messing with me? We don't have a coffee machine. It's right over there. Alright, I have enough of you crazy goons here. For once I thought I had a sober guess, but I guess I'm the crazy one here. I'll follow you. I hate my job. Ah, so yeah. I guess when that guy went over here, he put up a fake coffee machine? Wait, so this guy, mysterious guy who was probably going to take advantage of us or something terrible like that. He just carries around a drugged coffee machine with him. Huh. Get back to the room. For some reason, his demeanor completely changed. I said go back now. Did you hear me? I said go back to the room and don't get... There should be some medication in your room that should offer you some relief. Check the table by the TV. This implies that he... Oh, I guess... No, our car was green, not red. I lost my speed boost. His mirror changed. He's ordering us now. We can't go in there because we know he's still there. Alright, here's the bottles he was mentioning. Requires water. The sink here, at least the sink works. The phone doesn't work, but the sink does. Oh, he's gone. Alright, yeah, he escaped with the manager's help. We know it can't be... Interesting. This implies to me the manager might know who that guy is. Alright, as nice as a shower might be, we have to remember, we can't do that or we'll accidentally recreate the scene from Psycho. Hello?
Hello?
Wasn't sure if that was part of the soundtrack or what.
Hello?
Screw you, buddy. You can come in the morning.
Hello?
It's gonna make me address him, isn't it?
Hello?
Who is it? Please open the door. I need help. What do you want? I need your help, please. Open the door. Yeah, he's not saying what he needs help with. I know you're in there. Don't care, buddy. Yeah, your sick grandma or whatever can wait till morning. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to bed. He's gonna force me to do it, isn't he? Please leave. I just need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop. That is a very interesting pickup line, buddy, but no. Go away, I'm calling the cops. Pretty lady, come on. This day I found it really weird. The manager inferred not to get the police involved as it would have affected the motel's reputation and get let go of the situation. I believe the town could have been home to a cult, drug ring, or possibly something even worse. Oh, I see. So as soon as... Oh, I see. So as soon as he was sneaking in, the hotel guy front desk guy was keeping an eye on it. So as soon as he saw the guy go in there, I never went on the road trips again. I always take the plane. Tommy arrived the car after what felt like a year. I always take the airplanes. Alright, so yeah. The hotel guy was specifically prepared because he knew we'd be there. Survive. Music on the radios. was Kickstarter? That was pretty interesting. Although, kind of funny that the kill or whatever it was apparently carried around a drugged thing, and apparently the hotel owner knew about it to some degree, anyways. But not to get the police involved. It can't be that the hotel would lose its reputation because he directly said they'd never get any guests. It doesn't have a reputation. If anything, it might even draw people here and said, "Ooh, so this was the psycho killers found." I get the impression that means he knew who it was and that's also why he was able to stop them. Interesting. Well, that was Fears to Fathom, Episode 2. Once again, I'll be splitting up the episodes because we are going to be going into the next episode as well. So if you're watching this live, sit back, relax, and I'll be back with Episode 3. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll split the VOD so that you can check it out directly that way. I'll be right back.